With XCOM 2 set to release tomorrow, let's take a look at some of the new features that are being added. Concealment mechanic. With Earth under alien rule, the XCOM unit is now acting as an army of resistance fighters using guerrilla warfare tactics to accomplish its goals. As a result, your unit is often dropped into missions hidden from the eyes of enemy troops. This altered combat premise introduces a new mechanic called Concealment, which allows you to sneak past enemies or set up ambushes. When you encounter enemies, their line of sight is represented on the map by red squares. If a soldier passes through or steps on a square, kicks open a door or breaks through a window, their concealment is broken. All your allies will automatically fire in sequence as soon as you take your first shot, assuming that they are in range and can see your target. With clever planning and troop placement, it's possible to wipe out an entire squad. Loot corpses. You can now loot enemy bodies to obtain weapons, upgrade parts, and artifacts. Loot randomly spawns on enemy bodies after they're killed as optional timed objectives, which creates a risk-reward situation that challenges you to decide whether it's worth maneuvering over to loot while in the middle of a battle. Number 3. Procedurally generated maps and objectives. Unlike XCOM Enemy Within, XCOM 2 features procedural map generation. The feature was initially planned for Enemy Unknown but was scrapped in favor of handcrafted maps. It has now been implemented in the sequel via a plot and parcel system, a new technology that generates and places random objects or buildings into pre-designated holes on a map. Additionally, mission objectives are procedurally generated as well, based on the map layout, rather than being tied to specific story instances. For example, one map requires you to extract secret data from a well-guarded module, while another has you blowing up a building. The game occasionally ups the tension by adding countdown timers. Number 4. Call for an extraction at any time, unless otherwise noted. If a mission isn't going in your favor, you can opt to extract your soldiers at any time by calling in a Sky Ranger. This is a great way to save the lives of essential soldiers when a dangerous mission threatens to kill them off. However, all living soldiers on the map must make it to the designated extraction point before they can be extracted. Be careful. Some missions restrict this ability if they already have pre-designated extraction points. 5. New soldier classes. There are several new soldier classes, including Specialist, Sharpshooter, Grenadier, Psi Operative, and Ranger. Each comes with its own unique abilities and perks that can be of assistance in a variety of tactical situations. The new classes replace all of the ones that appeared in Enemy Within. One highlight is the Specialist, a soldier class equipped with a handy drone that can provide offensive and defensive buffs to squad mates. Melee options. Soldiers have more melee options now as well. The most obvious option comes from the Ranger class, a soldier equipped with a large machete that can slice up unsuspecting aliens. PSYOP units, on the other hand, can mind control enemies into using their own unique melee attack options, such as the mutant's rifle bayonet against other aliens. New alien classes have been released as well alongside the new soldier classes. While some are subtle alterations to aliens from Enemy Unknown, there are plenty of new additions as well, including Advent Soldiers, which are humans spliced with alien DNA, and the Berserker, a hulking alien beast that's liable to wreck everything in its way. Carry soldiers. You can now carry the bodies of soldiers that have been knocked out, killed, or critically wounded. Carrying dead soldiers to an extraction point allows you to keep their equipment for future use, while carrying the body of a critically wounded soldier to an extraction point revives them upon returning to base. And if an enemy knocks out one of your soldiers, an ally can carry them to safety. Finally, mobile strategy. XCOM 2 introduces a new element to its base strategy mechanics by making your command center a mobile ship. This makes it harder to decide which missions to pursue as more become available. One mission can grant you 125 supplies, but another can net you new scientists to help expand your research development. All the while, you'll be clearing out the lower floors of your base, building up your facilities to research technologies, upgrading your army, and deciding what facilities and upgrades to spend supplies on. Either way, regardless of what's been added, we'll be able to check them all out for ourselves as soon as tomorrow.